Beltola is one of the oldest markets in Guwahati. It is a traditional market that was earlier a small hut when it was the part of the Beltola kingdom. The streets of Beltola Bazaar are filled with a number of indigenous tribal women who come to the city to work as street vendors. Most of them come to the city not because they like the job, but because they and their families are increasingly unable to survive on agriculture and daily wage labor alone. Currently, the bi-weekly market located in the central part of Beltola happens only on Thursdays and Sundays, selling a rich variety of local produces such as vegetables, fruits, poultry, fish, clothing. Apart from the bi-weekly market, some permanent vendors also vend regularly in this market in the evenings. Tribal women vendors usually came from locations like Sonapur, Bornihat, Boko, which were closer, but vendors coming from further locations like Nagaon, Kharupetia and Borpeta were mostly male.
My name is Maloti Kathar.
And mine is Aruna Kathar.
We came here from Sonapur. We have been coming here since 2010. We buy our own produce at 30 rupees per piece. We come here in autos and vans where 800 rupees is spent every day for coming and sometimes 90 and almost 100 while going back home. There are 3 members in my family. I along with my Malik and my father-in-law earn for the family. We call our husbands as Malik since they are the head of our family.
Nowadays, there are more females than males usually, but the women have not been coming here as of late, maybe because of Corona. Otherwise, there are more females here.
Muslim women usually don't come. It is mostly Assamese, Karbi and Boro. Some men stay here for a long time and hence they make tents. But we don't because bringing those long bamboo pieces for making the tent is a difficult job. We face major sanitation issues as there are no proper bathrooms available for us. At times, we have to stop our urge to urinate for hours and it results in stomachache and other problems. Sometimes we have to urinate at the side where the cars are parked because there is no option left for us. We are also often scolded by people while searching for places to urinate and defecate. That's why when the Masuls come to collect money from us, we often complain them.
For our spot in the market, we have to pay an amount of rupees 50. Also, the transportation fee is around 800, which is too much. The profit in our business keeps fluctuating, and sometimes we make profit and at other times we get nothing. My husband does not get upset about me coming here and supports me completely, but sometimes he takes most of my earnings and spends it on alcohol.
The money I make is used for running the household. This money is used for buying basic necessities and the money for our children's education comes from our source of tea garden or by selling broomstick. I usually do not bring potatoes and onions as we do not grow them. I only bring from our own farm. Men bring it more as they get it from several godowns.
But we were surprised to see that mostly the men were selling the heavy goods like potatoes and onions and not the women.
I mostly sell potatoes, onions, and ginger because I can keep these for days and do not have to worry about them getting rotten easily, whereas the other items get rotten quite soon. Women here usually sell herbs or turmeric or green leafy vegetables because it's quite hard for the women to carry around big sacks of potatoes or onions. It it gets difficult for them, whereas we men can easily carry and not feel the baggage. They usually sell small things like ginger or banana by bringing them in small bags.
The distinction between the kind of products sold shows the occurrence of feminizing of work in this market. I have three sons. My eldest son is in college and the second one got married. My daughter in law is young and they still don't have kids. Since she is too young, I won't let her do this job till I am alive. So basically, I am the one running the home. There may be both males and females here, but as per my understanding, the opportunities given to the males are more compared to females. But I feel that a woman like me, who is a widow, have the same amount of opportunities as any other. According to me, I feel that women have the same status as the men. Women also have a lot of potential and opportunities. Depending only on males won't be a right thing to do. Women and men both should work equally.
We are frustrated now, and that is why we no longer want to say anything to the government as we feel that our voices only go in vain.
These women have poor social protection and their working condition on the streets expose them to a variety of health and safety issues. They have one wish from the government to listen to their unheard voices. Even if they have been working here for a long time, they feel that the government has been lacking in their part to provide them adequate facilities like sanitation and space to set up their stalls. All they need the government is to solve their disparities.